right, we are live. All right, hey everyone. I'm Adam Hutchinson. I run marketing here at Socito, and today I'm joined by Daniel Mudge, who's on our customer success team. So Daniel, tell us what's your role here at Socito?
Yeah, so after new clients get onboarded, set up their campaigns, I really work on the strategy side for the lifetime of their accounts. So anytime a new campaign wants to be spun up, or we come across new year plans like right now in January, I love to talk strategy with our customers on what are the best things they can be doing to get the most followers, the most clicks, and the most leads.
Great. Well, so today we're going to dive through, I know you have a few examples that you kind of want to walk through. We're going to talk about getting a higher follow back rate on Twitter. And so this is, I know, kind of top of mind for a lot of social media marketers, to expand your reach online, but also kind of gather some more social proof for your business to make sure you're growing that follower base and that they're good, relevant followers too.
Yeah.
So I know we have some quick, dirty tips here that we kind of like to share with people. So I'm going to hand it over to you. What's kind of our first tip that we talk about?
Yeah. So to give you the bullet points real quick, the 3 points we're going to make about your Twitter profile today is, number one, let's take a look at your photos that you're using. Number two, you want to take a look at the bio that people are going to see. And then number three is actually looking at what is your pinned tweet, because that can be really helpful, all based around helpful to make a good first impression. And so to give you some context, with our platform, if you're putting yourself in front of, say, 500 people a day, that first impression can really count through photos, again, the bio that you have, and then the pinned tweet.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's super interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the first example?
So what I did for today is I took a look at all of our clients and picked 3 customers of ours that actually have some of the highest follow back rates in their campaigns. And we can actually look over their photo, their bio, and again, what pinned tweet they have. So the first one, if you can see my screen here, we snuck it in, is Digital Guardian. They're in the InfoSec and security space. And as you can tell, they do a nice job of having a high or a very clear image. It's okay to go ahead in that banner to use text, like you can see they're doing. Just make sure it fits around the profile photo in the circle. You don't want any crossover. But they do, an excellent job with the photos. The bio, and we'll give you a little closer. Again, their handle is just at Digital Guardian. But when it comes to these bios, I think you always want to ask yourself the question is, after somebody reads my bio, what can they expect my tweets to be about? So Digital Guardian does an awesome job after doing a quick company summary in a sentence, is they tell you that their tweets are going to be about InfoSec. So they answer that question for you is, if I see Digital Guardian, what can I expect their tweets to be about? Well, it's going to be about InfoSec news.
Right.
So that's probably the number one tip with their bio.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we can zoom in a little bit here too. That's the best way to zoom in.
Oh yeah. Let me just hit.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love this one. I want to make sure we can share this as well. Really simple what they are, provide predictive solutions, services, and then tweets about cybersecurity. It's pretty straightforward. But if I'm interested in cybersecurity, I should be following this account. So.
Exactly. Okay. So Digital Guardian, right, if their target audience is InfoSec and security professionals, and we find somebody that lists themselves as that on LinkedIn, if they go ahead and see Digital Guardians, right, they're looking for some buzzwords, right? They're looking for InfoSec, and they make it, very almost stupidly easy to know, hey, these are the tweets that I'm going to start reading if I follow Digital Guardian.
Right. Interesting. Cool. Well, what's our next one?
Yeah, so the next one, and I tried to give us a little variety. The next client is actually, it's a news channel for food truck operators. So again, and it's a term I like to use around the office, but we want to make it stupid easy, right? So so food truck ops, right, they're looking for anybody that's tweeting about food trucks. And immediately, if somebody visits over, again, the imaging looks good and clean. And then immediately, if someone's asking the question of, what can I expect the tweets to be about from food truck ops, they do an excellent job of letting them know that they are, a news leader, as well as sharing trends on the industry. So what's also interesting for them is that at the moment they actually don't have a pinned tweet. I mentioned that was kind of that third bullet point.
Yeah.
If we go back to Digital Guardian, what was interesting is the pinned tweet they have is actually one of their podcasts, and it's a year-end podcast. So again, I think if somebody goes to your Twitter account, they're going to be looking, they see the photos first, they read the bio, but that pinned tweet is absolutely the first tweet they see. And so a lot of times if you have a very popular post, maybe it's a year-end, results, I think that's one of the best things you can pin right at the top.
Got it.
For people to see front and foremost.
Okay, cool. Well, I noticed on our food truck friends here, now their banner at the top is more of kind of their logo, an expanded version of their logo, right? Versus Digital Guardian actually used a little bit of text space to talk about who they were. They put their tagline in there. Do we see one working better than the other?
Yeah, that's a good question. To be honest, I haven't seen one working better than the other. I think there aren't any hard, fast rules for what your banner photo should be. I think if you are trying to express maybe your value prop a little more quickly, including that text, just a short sentence in the banner can be helpful. But to be honest, in my opinion, as long as it looks really clean, and as long as it looks really beautiful, that's most important. So food truck ops, for instance, right, they're just going for a simple logo, and it looks good, and looks clear. And so I think they're doing just fine with that.
Cool. So valuable real estate up there at the top of the Twitter profile. As long as you're using it well, it's on brand message. Seems to be about right. Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. What's our last example here?
Yeah, so the last example, it's a personal account for our customer, Evan Kierstol. What Evan does really well is, and if you can see it, Evan uses hashtags immediately into his bio. And let me scroll up so you can actually see it.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me scroll up just a little bit more. Yeah, that way you can see it. So for instance, Evan works with companies on social media marketing, so immediately he uses hashtag social media marketing in his bio. And that plays out really well. In Evan's campaigns, for instance, we're monitoring for people that are tweeting about social media marketing. So if we find somebody off of that tweet and immediately they see the same hashtag in his bio, that's an awesome way to make a connection and gain somebody as a follower when they visit his page.
Right. And profiles show up in search results too on Twitter. So if if I'm searching for hashtag social media marketing to find some tweets, it'll also kind of intersperse the profile. So if you're relevant for that person, you have all those kind of hashtags in your bio, that actually helps you show up a little bit more too. So
yeah,
that's definitely worth it.
And actually, a hot tip that just came to my mind, in the campaign reporting, you can always find what your top keywords are at the moment that are giving you the highest follow back rate. And so you can actually take those. If you're curious about what keyword should I put in my bio, you can go right into your Socito campaign, take maybe the top two, highest followed keywords in your campaign, and you can see if you can plug those into your bio.
Nice. And Evan has a pinned tweet here too, right?
Yeah. So Evan also took advantage of that opportunity again. Find maybe your favorite tweet or one of the most successful tweets and just pin it to the top to make sure that new visitors see that one first.
Got it. Cool. Well, any other tips or tricks you have to create a good Twitter profile that's going to get some more follows?
Yeah. Again, it goes back, and sorry to repeat myself, but if this is helpful, start with your photos, kind of look through some of your assets, if there's a clearer photo that you want to use, but photos are huge. Again, look at your bio, update it with keywords right from the campaign if you want to do so. Include a hashtag since that pulls you up in results. And then number 3 is that pinned tweet. Again, pick one of your most successful tweets or one maybe that's big news and go ahead and put it at the top to make sure people see it.
Nice. Well, those are all fantastic tips. Thanks, Daniel, for kind of joining us today on our Socito Live video.
Yeah.
I know you're full of information that our customers are using and other campaigns, so we'll definitely have to have you back on here to share some of your insights.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely love to pop in.
Awesome. Well, you heard it from the man himself. Images, being coherent with your brand message, your brand imagery, really using that bio real estate to include some hashtags or talk exactly about what you're going to be talking about, and then having a pinned tweet so the first experience that someone has is valuable content, right? Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for joining today, and we'll see you tomorrow for another Societa Live video with Asim. We're going to be talking about social media correlation.
Awesome. Take care, you guys.
Cool.